Hello, welcome to Idios Gaming. Just bringing you another video regarding Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is actually coming from the same interview with Daily Star. I had just made a last video regarding this and Hamaguchi talking about the Platinum Trophy. Now in the other half of this interview, it looks like he does go ahead and go over the mini games in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and kind of just discuss the general direction as far as where they want to take Part 3 and possible changes. So again, it does look like I have some direct quotes from Hamaguchi. I'm going to go ahead and read those and then go over my own thoughts and opinions afterwards. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. This first quote starts off, "One thing perhaps that maybe needs looking at is that there was a certain number of people who said that there were too many minigames in Rebirth, and ultimately I can see their point of view, but I do think we made the right decision in terms of the breadth and the volume of content for the minigames in Rebirth." Hamaguchi then goes on to say, "Obviously the more different types of content, the more minigames you put into a title, the more likely it is that people will like some and not others. Obviously, it comes down to personal taste in a lot of ways. Everyone is going to have some of the mini games that they really like and really enjoyed, and maybe some they didn't get on with so much, and that will depend on the player, and it'll be different for different players." Hamaguchi then finishes with these last couple thoughts. "So I don't think we failed at all in that decision of having such a broad amount of content there. It was what was needed for the game, but certainly looking forward to the third game and to other games. If you asked me, would I do the same number of mini games? I don't think I would. We'll work out how maybe we can cut it down to maybe a bit more manageable size for the group of players who quite rightly said that there maybe was too much there for them." That translation definitely got a little rough, so thank you for bearing with me there. I think essentially what Hamaguchi's trying to say is that in Rebirth, because there was such a wide variety of different gameplay as far as different locations, he felt that they needed to match that with the big variety of mini games. At least that's kind of what I was getting from what this quote was saying. It seems like he felt that was definitely the right amount of mini games for this installment, but like I said, I think that has to do with us exploring so many places for the first time, and I think that's how they're going to be able to get away with having less mini games in the third installment, because these are all places that we have already been to and experienced the, I guess you could say, nuance of that area. Like, for example, Gold Saucer. They're not going to redo all the mini games in Gold Saucer. That would just be ridiculous, especially because we already experienced Gold Saucer in the second one. Now, I'm not saying there might not update mini games or things like that, but to have the mini games to this caliber, I can definitely see what he's saying, that there's going to be no need in the third installment. Overall, pretty exciting news though, because he keeps mentioning the players and the players' feedback. Definitely something I've noticed in this interview mentioned from him quite a few times, and you know, from a gamer standpoint, that's always so nice to hear that developers are listening and they do care and they're trying to give us the game that we want. So again, I am so freaking excited for part 3. I can't wait. I'm gonna be making some more videos regarding any new information I find. Thank you so much for stopping by. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with more content. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these informational videos and just overall videos more often. So yeah, thank you for stopping by Idios Gaming. Peace out.